How long can we survive with the weakest character in the game? The pacifist. Like the like button, smash the smash button, and here we see right away why he's the weakest. Well, he's not meant to kill. He in fact deals minus 100% damage, and his turrets and stuff don't really kill stuff. So I'm thinking like something that's gonna give us harvesting that could be good. Just get going with that harvesting. See if we can kill trees a little bit more easily. Also, these hands have like a little bit more pushback. But yeah, smash the smash button, like the like button, and let's see how far we can make it. We can make this happen. We do get a bonus for being for having a lot of enemies, but relative to killing them, we're only making about 2/3 of what we normally would make. So it's a bit of a mixed bag. I think I want to try increase our luck in a way. That was not a good pickup actually, this monkey. We're not going to have a lot of burning, but maybe this could be something. There is nothing that stops us from having these kind of modifiers do some damage. So you know what? I'm going to pick up this. I'm going to lock everything here. I want to see if we can circumvent the limits and actually start to deal some damage, because this guy's really underpowered, and we tried a run with him and it was not that easy. He's just very weak overall, and it becomes an issue because you're not killing anybody. You're just like trying to survive, and they're gonna swarm us. That's what always happens if you don't kill them. So maybe that's something we can look into. I'm gonna take the max HP. This is more of an experiment, I guess. This is gonna stay there. Let's see if this torch can do anything with its burning ability. Alright, so that guy is taking damage as he burned. It's only 1 damage. That might be normal based on our low elemental because we haven't upgraded it at all. So we'll have a look over there. We'll see if that works. But this could be a, you know what, considering the amount of enemies that we're killing, I'm starting to feel inclined that maybe this is exactly how it works. This is pushing us towards a very aggressive elemental run. So let's see. Let's get, you know what? I'm gonna get the armor. The armor and dodge don't come easy. You always gotta buy them. You always gotta invest in it. But what is my element? Yeah, it was meant to deal 1 elemental damage basically. That's how it works. I do like that we're not penalized for having what do I say? We're not penalized for having this elemental avenue. It seems like a very interesting opportunity that I hadn't thought on the very surface. Like on the surface, this did not seem obvious to me. I thought the game dev covered the space, but it, you know, it's an interesting idea. It's something we haven't tried before. It could be good. This also, this torch deals a little bit of like a widespread attack, so like it hits a lot of people at once. I'm gonna get this now. Get another hand, yes. Get another torch. And I guess these are actually good. Not the engineering, because we already have minus 100 engineering. There's no need to invest in it. In fact, the explosive might be bad because I think that I'm trying to think, but I think landmines and things of that nature do rely on engineering despite having explosion. Like that's how the damage is calculated. So it might be a bad idea to rely on explosive damage. But going to elemental, now that is something that we can really try work on. Now I haven't upgraded any elemental. We haven't really found items in the shop that upgraded. But we have found, ooh, this guy could be good. A free item is a free item. Like that's huge. Unfortunately, dealing only 1 damage at a time is not super easy. I don't think we killed him now, but 2 elemental damage right there. Perfect. And you know what? Let's get the elemental. Let's get the elemental, and let's combine the hands. Let's buy these. I'm gonna keep the monkey. The monkey seems good, and a little more elemental. So now we have 3 torches. We have snakes that expand this burning. The burning is dealing 1 damage right now, but we have upgraded our elemental quite a bit. So I'm a little bit inclined to believe that while the elemental could become viable eventually, maybe the game did actually create some protection. Like the minus 100 damage is actually a safeguard against the elemental build, because everybody's only taking 1 damage at a time, and that's not gonna get us super far. So we gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. But in the meantime, if I can kill them, I am basically, I don't know, robbing the game of its system. It created a system to try to screw with us, and we're kind of fighting it. I'm gonna take the dodge because it's elevated, and you know what? Let's get a little bit of damage. Why not? And here we get some elemental, and this one, yeah, damn it! I realized too late that this guy was getting elemental damage, but it's all right. This is all nice. HP, you know what? This is good later on. This is good. It's fine now. It's giving us harvesting, so how could I complain? And these two are decent later. I don't like the luck downgrade, but HP regen is good. So we'll try get that. Let's see. I start to see 2 damage here. Okay. You guys seen it? I think it's on the burning enemies specifically that are taking 2 damage per fire thing. So this could be quite good, especially because fire spreads. And since we're kind of bad at killing them, they're all bunched up, and the fire spreads like a wave, right? That's more or less what it looks like to me. But we're still struggling immensely with damage. Like, look at this. Look at this. Yeah, it's still very tough. We are not holding up against these characters, and maybe that's part of the deal. We don't have to keep up with them. We just have to accept it. You know, -2 luck, a little bit extreme. I don't super love it. I want plus 20 luck. And what else? XP gain. This is interesting. I'm kind of into it, but like, yeah, now we're dealing 2 burning damage. So if we can really boost this elemental, I think we have to boost the damage stat to make the elemental stat start to kick in. Otherwise, we might not really have a chance. That damage stat must be like a total modifier of some sort. Like it just affects everything as a percentage, like a flat percentage. So when we were at minus 100 damage, it was like a minus 100% damage maybe. That's my suspicion of how it could have worked, but don't super know for sure. So if we start plugging away at the damage stat, we might start getting some decent damage out of this. And the benefit is that we are not in a rush to kill enemies because we are still making money each wave based on the number of enemies alive at the end of a wave. So it's not that bad, but I mean, my preference is to get a full elemental, like a full more damage, yes, and 3 armor or 3 elemental. I'm thinking 3 armor. It feels more important. What is this? Oh, this is fascinating. This could be another thing that scales when we dodge an enemy's attack. Okay. Could be difficult, but I'm into it. And I'll happily buy this torch. I'll happily buy this one. And we have a few items already. Okay. And oh, look at that. They're taking 4 and 5 elemental because I think that worm was a pretty big hit at minus 100% damage stat. So maybe we're in a good spot where normally this would deal about a dozen damage in fire burning, and instead now we're starting to deal a little bit more. We're starting to deal like about a third of that, something like that. So seems like a positive development. I would like to pick, you know what, we don't need to pick up the I don't love having to sprint through the enemies to pick up the money, but otherwise how are we gonna pick it up? We kind of have to. And that's tough. That is a little bit tough. We don't really need to pick up the crate. That's going to come to us at the end of the way. But the money won't. So trying to pick up the money when possible seems like a good idea. Even though it's risky, we have to find good ways to make it happen. Max HP, sure. Dodge is a good scaling thing. elemental damage. All right, and luck seems the best one here. All right, so what do we have here? Elemental damage, yes. Elemental's already at 14. It's dealing 6. Yeah, because our damage is minus 66% now. It's nice. I don't want to get this because of the damage. We're fighting the damage here. Harvesting, yes. You know what? Let's get this one. 6 times 7, 6 times 5. Oh, wow, that's a lot of damage. 5 times 6 and 3 times 6. All right, so basically this has two same damage, same burn damage, but 2 extra hits. This one has even 1 more hit, but also a little bit more fire. And this one spreads to additional nearby enemies, so it's on top of the snake, I imagine, how much this spreads. So this is meant to spread quite a bit. We haven't really had much in the terms of like these kind of like cursed enemies, so I'm not super inclined to get it. Let's see if there's anything that really stands out with just pure damage. I like this one for the max normal HP. This one's more harvesting, not that it's doing that much. In fact, I might start ditching the hands actually. That could be an idea. And I'm not going to really focus on melee damage that hard. I think I bought some upgrades over the run, but it might just be worth not getting it, because we're not really caring about the hit we deal here with the torch. We're caring more about the hit that we can deal, the damage we deal with the fire. So I think that's a good idea actually, so we can like double down on any elemental stuff, focus on that, and not super stress about everything else, like any other stuff that might take our attention or might ask us to spend money on it. Alright, so you know what, but we do have that thing where that item that when we dodge this one, where is it, let me show you right here. This one scales with melee damage. It does scale with melee damage, and it's a nice attack. But you know what, we're dealing about 5, 6, 7 worth of burn damage, so maybe we don't need that. We just need the burn damage. That's fine. So you know what, I'm inclined to actually not get that. I did lock this for the max HP though, so we're gonna do that. And more damage, yes, we're getting there. Minus damage, no. I'm going to be a little bit mindful. 20 luck though, that's crazy. And 2 armor, that's really nice. And I think we're gonna have to wait until the next wave now. Oh, these guys are tough, but they're taking 10 damage worth of burning. That's really good. That's quite good. And actually, I think these guys might have ended our run with this guy in the past, because as you can see, they get quite fast and they speed up the longer they're alive. So unless you have insane speed, you do have to kill them at some point, or they're gonna charge you and we die. So having to kill them is a part of this strategy, at least for us. They, like, you see how they start moving slowly. They start by moving slowly and then they speed up, and they're quite fast. Like eventually I think they're much faster than us at some point. So we have to manage to kill them. So our damage is going to have to keep up with these guys' health at the minimum. At a minimum. Because they're a threat. They're a genuine threat. But alright. Decent stuff. Piercing damage, sure. I'll take it just because it's there. 3 armor is always very precious. Attack speed. And you know what? Of course I'm gonna lock it. Oh, this is very good, and this one's nice. So all right, we might have found a new path forward with our damage. Again, it doesn't really remove the need to increase our damage stat. That's still very much there. We're fighting the character. Like, one of the things that I've noticed in the past is, it was like, don't fight the character, just lean into it. But when I played this guy in the past, it was very hard to lean into like the no killing people, no killing enemies. So I think I'm actually gonna fight the character for once, and hopefully we're coming out on top. it seems like it's working to some degree, so I'm okay with that. But it's a weird feeling. You know, the game teaches you to not fight the character, lean into it, and you're gonna have an amazing run. I haven't found that formula with this guy yet. So, for me, fighting him seems to be the better option right now. Max HP for sure. Let's buy this. Let's buy that. Do I super want the hand? I might actually combine this and buy this, and this one's gonna get locked. Hopefully it gets cursed. Maybe you get cursed and you're gonna be interesting in some way. No, that came with a damage downgrade. This one's not super good, so I'm gonna lock it. And you know what? I'm gonna lock everything here. Hope they become cursed. Let's see if they did become cursed. Something got cursed. That's perfect. That's fantastic. Getting cursed items is nice. And you know what? I did pass up on an item earlier on in this run that was going to make our curse kills drop like extra money, extra materials. It was only a 1 in 3 chance, but we did pass up on that because we didn't really think there was going to be a curse run. But seems like we're going to change the course of that part of it. We're gonna start investing in curse, and by investing in curse for our weapons, we're gonna cause more enemies to spawn, and you know, it's alright. It's part of the game. Also, it was quite expensive, so I don't super regret not buying it. At the time, we could not afford it. We needed other upgrades, and I think it was okay that we passed up on that opportunity. More items like that might show up in the future, so why be upset about it? Attack speed and range, that seems quite good. 8 damage. That's nice. Oh, wow, this is a lot of curse. Alright, so how do I do this? I cannot just buy you outright, right? Oh, let's first buy this. Let's buy this. Right, I cannot buy you because... Do I want to combine and get stuck with a non-cursed hand that's not going to become cursed? Maybe. I'm going to lock this guy here. 2 max HP and HP regen. You know what? I'm going to have a full setup of items to get cursed. And we'll see. Right now, this one's dealing 6 times 11. It's holding up okay. It's not fantastic, but it's decent. So I think we can buy our time and see if things become cursed. Like, just maximize the number of items that we hopefully get cursed. I think that's going to be my strategy. At least for now. See if it works. Right? The past wave, it worked fantastic. Because everything got cursed and it was, like, very strong. We got 3 cursed items. But who knows? It might be a bad strategy. Also, damn, we're taking so much damage from these like smaller guys. This is difficult. Oh, we gotta start dodging. I gotta start dodging, seriously. Oh no, I'm having a hard time dodging. Oh wow, this is difficult. This is challenging. The dodge saved us there at the second. We just made it by some miracle or dodge stat, but that was very tough. Let's get some. All right, HP regen. That's gonna go to 38. We went from almost 1 health regen per second, also more max HP. I think that was much needed. That was very much needed. I might lock all of these to see what happens. I think so. I want to see what happens. We did upgrade our survivability a ton, so it should not be the end of the world. The fact that we're not re-rolling everything we got in the shop. Like, it should be okay. But this is risky. Not re-rolling is it's a risky game because you don't know what you're missing out on. But at the same time, like, I want those items that are in the shop, but I do want them cursed. And I don't know, maybe I'll wait one more time, see if they become cursed. So far, a couple items have become cursed each wave, so that's been serving us well. It's been giving us a good chance at just getting stronger. Interestingly, when I go in these enemies waves, like like I just throw myself in there, we're not taking as much damage as I think we should. The most of the damage that we're getting is from these bullets. Maybe it's the dodge stat helping us, but there must be something maybe with knockback that is pushing people back. I'm not quite sure. I'm gonna reroll. No, I don't. I want something else. Damage is good. Yeah, damage is quite good. Nothing really. Okay, I'm gonna reroll these two. More luck. I might buy something here. One more reroll just to see. Okay, we're gonna keep everything here. Let's see. You know, let's give it a look. I need some encouragement. All right, just knowing that some of those items are getting cursed is very important to me right now. It's a good morale boost. Like all of those items that we had locked up were actually very strong items. Like everything was a tier 2 just from like a pure tier level perspective, but like they all had like very good synergies. They all like work well with our build. So I'm okay with waiting for those items. Like the one that heals us when we dodge and it gives us 5 dodge. That's very good. The one that I forget the other items. I am a little bit distracted right now. Just making sure we do fine. So we're dealing decent amount of damage. I think it looks like we're dealing about 17 worth of burn damage now, which is nothing to sneeze at. Quite pleasant. Our health is also in a much better place than it used to be. 86, 87 is very nice. All right, let's get some armor. Armor is one of the most important stats, and now we get 2 HP regen when we level up. I think that was worth it. 50 luck. That's huge. Hitting enemy slows them down. That's good. I'm not gonna buy that one. I will. I'll buy it. I'll buy it. Elemental damage, crit, and scaling with burning, and this one's harvesting. It's a bit late for harvesting, so I'm not gonna super invest in it. I'm gonna get a little bit of luck. And this one's also good. I think we have another one of these somewhere. Yeah, we have one already. So this one's gonna deal 20. They deal 22 damage. Maybe it's gonna scale in a very different way. Hopefully we're gonna find out. Let's just look if the hook is. All right, something got cursed. That's reassuring. Every wave, something getting cursed is like it means infinite potential. It means who knows what this run's gonna look like. However, getting more fish hooks would be big, would be very important for us right now. And I have seen fish hooks show up from these like little crates here dropped by the trees, so that will be nice. We do have 50 luck as well, so that should impact both the quality of the items we get during the build, during the run, as well as the likelihood to get them. So I'm optimistic about it. I think there's some potential. Yeah, there's definitely potential. So one thing I've done with this character is with this game is that I've received it through Epic Games. Who knows how long ago? Because I didn't even think about this game when I got it for free. I was just like, you know, click, got it for free, happy. Didn't even realize what this game was, which is very. It's a fun game. It's very exciting. 9 dodge. That's huge. 12 elemental damage. Yes, yes, absolutely yes. More lifesteal. I'll buy this one, and I'll buy. All right, fine. You know what? This one getting cursed would go insane. I had a similar chance to do this in the past, to wait for a hook to get cursed. I did not do it, and I think that was a bit of a mistake on my part for that run. The run went crazy anyway. It was still insanely strong, but oh, this is tough. These enemies are a very good counter to our build. I have to try avoid them the best I can. Let's stop by and get that fruit for us. Just avoid it. Avoid. This is the run. This is the wave where we don't really engage with the enemies. We don't run into them. We just try stay on the perimeter and try survive. This is a survival wave. This is not a deal damage wave. These guys are a very good counter to our build, it seems. We're surviving. 6 seconds left. I'm optimistic that we're gonna get to wave 20 or wave 19. All right, we did it. We did it. That was lucky. That was very lucky. I'll get some speed. That was very needed. Okay, everything here needs to get cursed. Everything. These are all. This is the least important one, but everything else is insanely important. You're gonna give us a 35% chance to curse something. Let me just look. Let me just look. I cannot hold myself. I cannot contain myself. Something got cursed. And if it's the other fish hook, that would be so huge. I don't know what a cursed fish hook strength is like. It might be, I don't know. It might be significantly stronger. And instead of being a 20% chance, it might be 30%. Like that would basically give us a 50-50 every time we're locking stuff in the shop, which is better than the 20% chance right now. Like it will be important. Obviously, that also relies on the fact that we survive, and that's not entirely a guarantee here. This is a hard wave. This is a very challenging wave. We still have some hands, so we're not even dealing damage because getting all those good items has come at the cost of us upgrading our weapons. So our, what did we call it? Fire sticks? Or torches. Our torches are still very weak. Enemies take more damage. More dot damage, yes. I'm going to take the 10 luck. Alright, I'll take that. Sure. Another torch. Lock it. I'm going to have to wait for this to get cursed. And it's going to be a risky play. It's very risky. I think probably the least important item got cursed. Alright, but something else got cursed. Something else got cursed. And all the items that are there in the shop are important for us to get cursed. We really need them to really just... They're all independently of each other able to make this run so much easier. So we just need to wait it out and hopefully gonna make it happen. Also, I'm realizing that this is not one of those times that we're gonna be killing the boss. It seems like we're gonna be avoiding much engagement with this boss. Just avoid him as much as we can. We have the speed to circle around it quite comfortably, so let's just circle around it. Don't engage too hard. Let's get some of these trees just in case it drops like a very good item. Yeah, we got an item. That's good. That's good. Also, I don't know if like it's gonna get into later, like it's gonna, it must not be damage related. I thought the bosses went into later phases based on the damage dealt, and that might be true, but it seems like we cannot avoid their later phases anyway if we go into like just by waiting out. Oh, and there's a lot of damage we're receiving, so I might have to like just hide a little bit further out or something. This is a bit risky. This is a bit dangerous for us. 1 second. Okay, we did it. Fantastic. All right, it was a decent regen. Nothing too special, but for elemental, that's a very precious one. All right, I wanted the fish hook to be, but this is very nice. 10% dodge. It's gonna bring us to 65, which is almost max, I believe. 55, so it's almost maxed out. And we have a chance to heal 10. That is very strong. More damage, more lifesteal. I think these are both very strong. So, let's go into the next wave. It's risky. Going to these waves, it's so risky. But we kind of have to. I might sell my hand for that torch. If it becomes cursed, if and when it becomes cursed. I don't even want to look if it's getting cursed because I've been curious before. I'm a little bit nervous that nothing's getting cursed this wave, and it's gonna be a bit of a pain for us. It's gonna be a painful one, having to just wait and sit on this huge pile of cash because we cannot buy anything worthy, anything worthwhile. I'm a little bit scared of that we're not making good use out of the money we have. We'll see. At the end of the day, this character is one of the few people that can benefit from more slow waves in terms of dealing damage, and 10 HP regen, that is very nice. I'll take it just because it has all benefits, no downsides. We're going to get, I think, the 16 damage. Okay, look at this. Now we have a 50% chance, 54% chance that everything here is going to get cursed. I'm going to just buy this. Let's get it. 17 harvesting, 17 damage is not that strong, but it's okay. My current speed is capped. This all seems very interesting. I don't know how. The HP reading is at least interesting for me to get cursed, but now we have a 50% shot that what we buy becomes cursed. So I'm looking forward to that part. I hope that most of them are going to be cursed, so we can actually, for once, we can like move forward, reroll, get a lot of rerolls in the shop until we get some good items that we care about. That would be kind of strong. Unfortunately, this is coming in its own on wave 22 when things are starting to get a little bit on the tough side. However, we have made do with relatively low ability to kill. Like, we have not been killers very much. Now, we do need to kill these guys because they have like a high speed, and yeah, it's gonna be tough. But look at that. We've been able to outrun the enemies. We're healing. We're out healing damage with lifesteal and HP regen and consumables. So we're doing okay. We're doing fine. HP regen for every burning enemy. That's fantastic. Nothing. You're telling me nothing got cursed? Are you kidding me? I think there's a guaranteed chance that everything here is going to get cursed now. The pity bonus 50%. So I'm actually going to buy these and reroll until we get something that feels very good. So this one's good. This, you know what? I think we have a guaranteed chance that things are going to get cursed here. Right? I mean, the odds are like we had a pity bonus of over 50%. We have a chance of cursing of over 50%. So if you add those up, that's a 100% chance for the things to get cursed. So it should be everything gets cursed, I think. So the shop was probably the weakest one, but I didn't want to spend a ton of money just re-rolling. And, you know, a very nice discount in the shop is very welcome. I'll take it. So we'll see. We'll see. I am optimistic about that play we just had. We'll see. But it's promising. I'll say you that. I'll tell that much. I think there's good promise. And I think we'll be able to survive this. I mean, I had very low hopes for this character early on, even though we were like working with that. Even though we were working with Elemental and we thought of like ways to go around this issue, I had relatively low hopes for this character. But okay, it was not a guarantee apparently. Apparently so. But look at this, 11 times burning compared to only 5. It's also dealing more burning. It scales the same, but I guess it has a higher base burning damage. Also deals twice as much damage on its own. I forgot to buy the discount before buying that one, which is fine. It was not that expensive. It was a level 1 torch. So we didn't lose that much money. And this is the most important one. 5 max HP, 5 regen, 2 lifesteal at the end of each wave. That is huge. Another one of these. That's great. I'll buy the armor outright. This one's great, and I'll lock in all 4. At this point, I don't think it makes sense for us to not have something locked. Like, if we like it enough, let's just lock it. Just lock it, and we're gonna buy it later. I might sell these hands. They're dealing 8,000, 42,000, 9,000, 2,000, 1,000. So yeah, these are not dealing any damage. You're just giving us harvesting, which is, it's fine. I don't think it's doing that much by itself to be really worth it. So I'm not that invested in keeping those hands. Even the cursed one, I don't super care. Even that curse hands, yeah, it doesn't really matter as much. We did get a little bit getting in that scuffle in the middle was not the healthiest for us, so maybe I'm gonna have to like stay a little bit clear, a little bit more cautious. But there's a lot of enemies that don't follow horde patterns in this wave, so I am a little bit just hesitant to go willy-nilly. I'm a little bit more interested to attack people head on so I can get rid of them, like these little gremlins, the goblins who kind of chase around and they shoot fireballs. They shoot their bullets, whatever, projectiles. They are some of the scarier enemies because they don't follow normal pattern. They just kind of bounce around a ton. Oh, I'll take that bunny. That's huge. All right, fine. Melee, max HP, sure, I'll take it. Max HP and damage, you know what? No. I'm gonna lock this one though. I want more trees. Are we getting cursed? Yes, something's getting cursed. And you know what? That's good because money's not coming free to us. Like, we are getting a lot of cost. So if we can save some money, I don't mind it. Let's buy good items instead of just spending money on mediocre items that don't really help us that much. This is going to be a scary wave. There's so many of these little goblin guys. So I might just have to like face them head on and try to thin their numbers, because look at these bullets. It become a bullet hell. It became a bullet hell, but for us. Usually it's the other way around. I make a bullet hell for them and that's my great time. But these guys are a little bit, they're bouncing all around. They're shooting in every direction. It's a little bit difficult. So me walking in the middle might be the solution for these guys. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. 5 seconds. Come on, we gotta survive the last bit. What's my armor and dodge? My dodge is nearly maxed out. Armor's very respectable. Max HP, yes, please. Luck. I'll take some luck. A lot more tree spawn. So this is gonna go from a 0 stat to a 2 stat. That's really nice. Max HP and regen. Our regen has been very respectable. 10 HP per second, and the lifesteal is also nice. Elemental damage for every time we, you know what, I'm just gonna buy this outright as it is. I don't really experience gain. Sure, this is interesting, and this one sure as well. I might as well, if they're a decent enough item and I want to buy it, why not make it go crazy like that? And we're on wave 26, so this has reached a benchmark for a very good run. We all knew that, we all saw that in the eye test, but you know, getting this far is usually a nice confirmation of that. And yeah, besides this, what else do we... Ooh, we're taking some strong damage though. Maybe from the bullets I haven't really paid attention to, or at least been able to notice what was really hurting me that much. I do like that we have a ton of luck, so I think we have about 3 crates waiting for us this run. Yeah, look at that, 3 crates. That's a lot of free items, lots of money saved, especially if it's a good item. Let me see if going the middle is a viable strat. I think it is a risky strat, but it worked out. It was fine. HP regenerate is doubled when we are less than 50% HP. That's huge. Better recycling and more speed. I'll take it. And the dodge is not worth getting. It's just, there should be something better, like a 4 elemental damage and 4 armor. Those are much better. Let's go. This is exactly what I wanted. Okay, so you have less harvesting. You deal more damage though, but I don't care about, well, 14, 13, 145k. I don't think I care much about your damage dealing. And for one, you know what, recycle this guy. Buy this. Another cursed torch. Max HP. Enemies have a 20% chance to explode for 46 when they die. That's great. Max HP and regen. This one's also fantastic. And melee, attack speed, and more speed for 3 seconds when we take damage. That seems all very good. So let's hope it's going to serve us well. I mean, that comparison between any of the torches and the cursed torches is insane. The cursed torch deals almost tenfold the amount of damage. Maybe not. Yeah, a little bit tenfold, I think. Yeah, that was about the math. So we might have effectively doubled our damage dealing ability. Maybe. That's my hope. We'll see. This could be good, but I mean, there's a lot of enemies. They're very scary, realistically speaking. They're terrifying. Yeah. But we're surviving. We've been able to stack a lot of survival in our favor. Tons of armor, tons of dodge. Basically max out dodge. Our dodge also heals us. We also have an insane regen. We also have a very respectable lifesteal. So survival has been good for us. You know what? I'm gonna 13k. Damn. Well, I'm still gonna recycle you and buy this because this is strong. As strong as, not slightly stronger than this one, but like 200k damage from you and 57. That's interesting. Basically, it's just hogging the damage. You know what? I'm gonna buy you. So now you are quite strong relative to your other peers. I'm gonna just buy this one and buy this one. Max HP when getting a consumable max health. 5 max HP for every negative speed we have. I don't think I want this one. It feels a little bit too risky. Crit an element. You know what? These are excellent. These are the way forward. If we want to get crazy, those need to get cursed. Let's see if they did get cursed. Like a level 4 torch would go crazy. Something did get cursed. I hope it's them. Also, this is the scary wave. If I remember correctly, my wave 18. My only strat was to run away and avoid all these Buffalo Bills because they are very fast, very strong, and we don't have a good defense against them because we kind of get our shit rocked by them. So I should just run away. Run away in the perimeter, get him distracted as much as possible, pick up the cacti if I can, and then yeah, dodge if I can like hell. Hope we get lucky. Ooh, this is getting iffy. This is getting scary. Some of these enemies are they're strong. Oh, we get some bullets. The bullets are not dealing as much damage. I think it's like when these guys do contact with us that they're doing the most damage. But it looks like we survived it. Somehow. More damage and attack speed, yes. Sure, I'll take the turret. Max HP, of course. I'll take the elemental. 2 max HP when we're picking up consumable max health. This one as well. Oh, this would be so good. Like compared to a curse one. It's even worse than a curse one. But it would go crazy compared to the other ones. Alright, I'll just buy this one. And I'll buy this one. You know what? Lock it. I do like the max HP and knockback. It seems strong. So even though it's not going to get cursed, I'll just buy it. Wave 29. So fairly well-rounded wave with lots of hard enemies. Let's see if we can make it happen. And on wave 30, I already know my strategy. It's run away. It's run away. There's no solution for us. That is the way we do it. I was testing the waters by just getting in there, see how it works. Let's see if we took a lot of damage. And we're taking a fair bit of damage, actually, just by being on the outskirts. So this is a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary, but you know what? Lots of enemies means lots of money. So it's fine. Lots more money. It also means a lot more damage taken. So we kind of have to be careful. But we have 177 health. It's quite respectable, I would say. I respect it at least. That's a very nice amount. And we've been upgrading with every wave. 186 now. Fantastic. I'm going to recycle that one for once. It wasn't that good. I'll take the luck. I'll take the harvesting and XP gain, of course. This is good. This is fine. I'll just buy you now. And this is actually very good. 2 hits taken. That's very strong. No. We're dodging everything. We're dodging everything. Our job here is to dodge bullets. Don't engage. We have to only last 60 seconds. 10 seconds have passed and we are still at max health. So We did our job for the first 10 seconds. Now let's see if we can keep it up and do our job for the next second. And it's looking hard. It's looking hard. There's lots of bullets. There's lots of enemies. I'm having a terrible time with my ability to dodge right now. We're getting swarmed on all sides. Bullets, enemies, you name it. If it wasn't for this insane regen of all kinds, we would have been dead a very long time ago. But we're making it far. I mean, getting to wave 30 is the benchmark for an insanely good run for me. Even though we've been getting somewhat better, I think it's more like a testament to the run than my own skill. I don't think it's I deserve the credit for these runs getting to wave 30. This is excellent. This is so good. Look at this. 16 hits at 56. 45k. 150k. And somehow you dealt 0? We don't share that info? I guess not. Oh, I combined it. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, we didn't get the tardigrade. Oh, fine. I'm gonna lock it just because. Why not? Yeah. 16 hits, 16 ticks of damage at 56. That's an insane number. That's really good. We're getting to the point where maybe it doesn't matter as much. Well, I don't know. This spreads to 3 enemies. This only spreads to 2. The way you can combine cursed items needs to be studied. Like, that seems like such a fascinating concept. Like, some of them can just spawn stronger than others, but also they can spawn and make other, like, get stronger and stronger as they get combined. Sorry, had a couple hiccups. They can get stronger and stronger as they get combined with other stuff. Damn, hiccups on a video. That's embarrassing. Not embarrassing. I have to imagine that's a very natural bodily reaction, but I don't get hiccups very often. I don't know why. Something's making me feel like maybe even 56 damage worth of burning for 16 ticks is not that much. It's not a lot for these guys on wave 31. Like, maybe this trick was fire for people in the early 20 waves. But right now, we are fighting for our life. And I'll take the elemental damage. Thank you very much. I'll take the tardigrade. I'll take the HP. I'll take this one. And I'll take this one too. We still haven't reached like a plus 100 damage kind of thing. I mean, we haven't reached like a baseline 0 damage, which is surprising. But I mean, maybe not surprising. It seems like there's only so much we can do about it. You know what's interesting? We haven't found a scarce sausage. Maybe because our luck set was so good from the get-go that we upgraded it quite strong, and then we got an item that made it go from like 50 to 100 in a millisecond. So we stopped getting all those like level 1 items, or at least, and we started locking our run, and we didn't get scarce sausages as much, which is fine. I mean, we have plenty of fire spreading. We have a snake. It's just a part of some of these weapons now because they've been leveled up. They're higher level. Oh, this could be the end for us if we don't make it. We only have a few seconds. We're trying to. Oh, somehow this managed to survive a little bit longer. Don't know how. Don't know how, but we did it. I'll lock this one, and 50% chance to explode. You know what? I don't super love it. It's not my thing, but I'll keep it there. All right. But I think we're reaching the ceiling of this run, at least based on what we have available to us. So this has been very fun. I just want, like, if you enjoyed it as well, please subscribe. That helps a ton. I mean, a little bit, it's not even inside baseball, but one of my goals was like, I'll be happy if I get a subscriber per video uploaded. And so far the odds are we're getting maybe a subscriber for every 3 or 4 videos uploaded. That's the numbers so far. So yeah, it's fine. It's getting more views. It's getting, you know, it's something that happens over time. You cannot like hope for things to happen magically, but if you do enjoy this content, subscription is super appreciated. It means that you're enjoying the stuff I make, and it makes me try a little bit harder, try something interesting, unique that you haven't seen or you would like to see yourself. You know, I'm just gonna buy this one, and I'm gonna go into the next wave. Wave 34. I thought we were gonna be dead like wave 30. So the fact that we're on wave 34 is insane. In fairness, okay, I'll take a little bit of credit. I have been trying my best with the dodges. I've been trying my best with some of the dodges. Not every single wave the dodges have been smooth, I will give you that. Sometimes I've been just walking straight into enemies and it doesn't make sense, but I've been trying to avoid the bullets. I've been trying to avoid the enemies. I've been trying to route towards where we have some fruits or trees. I've been trying my best to get some movement that makes sense and can increase the survival. So maybe that tiny bit of effort I put into it is what's keeping us alive today, right now. That made us reach 34. Maybe it's just luck. I'll give you the fact that like 99% was luck. Oh, we completed the wave. I thought we died. Incredible. I'll get some speed. I'll get some speed. Yeah, that seems good. Reroll. 2 tiers higher. Damn, I wish I could buy that. Yeah, you know what? Let's save some money. If we make it, we make it. Otherwise, it is what it is. We made it to wave 35. Like, that's insane as it is. That's fantastic. I cannot be upset with the progress of this run. And also, every enemy is a tier 2. It's cursed enemy basically right now. So things are tough. Things are tough no matter what we do. I don't think dealing damage is all in the cards anymore. And so we're at the point where we're no longer fighting the character. This is the character. He does not fight. He only runs. And he's doing it very well. He's been doing it very well for the past, I want to say, 7 waves. Since wave 28 or give or take. So quite good. Quite good. Very nice guy. I'm surprised that we made it work this way. I had a run. I don't even know if I recorded because it might have been just miserable on my part that I just died very easily. But yeah, he's kind of made it work again. What? I'm gonna recycle that one. That's scary. For armor, yeah, armor's getting nice. I'm gonna buy this because I want to get the crazy reroll. This is a crazy reroll. All right. Let's get a look. Let's buy this one just because it's a unique, so it's not gonna benefit from being the mirror. 50% chance to explode for 1,300. That is insane. And I'm just gonna lock these ones. I'm gonna save the $57 because I would like the mirror to get cursed, and then we're gonna get something like this to get cursed. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, these builds are insane, but at the same time, like, it gets so hard. Like, they can give like a huge damage boost, but like just a huge boost to the run, but like we're no longer at a point where we're dealing damage, so maybe it just doesn't matter. Maybe it just doesn't matter, but who knows. It's fun. It's just fun to see these things happen. Our speed is good. I'm glad that I created my speed lately. That was probably a good call. We've been running a lot more, so we gotta get the Forrest Gump build. Oh no, I wanted to get a little bit of cactus, and that was not a good. You know, we cannot really afford to get into. Yep, we couldn't afford to run into the enemies or get run over by enemies, but this was insane. 300,000 damage dealt by this torch alone. We unlocked the panda. Max HP and luck. That's fantastic. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you want to. Leave a comment if you have a run that you'd like to see next. And I hope we said 1,000 materials thanks to that guy. That's crazy. 400,000 dealt. You know what? Do we have anything that's going to tell us like the burning damage that we dealt? It doesn't look like it. It is what it is. But anyway, hope you have a wonderful night, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.